Hi. So I have this really great desk in my kitchen. It's behind me. And recently I was cleaning it out and, decluttering and all that stuff that most of us get to deal with in our lives. And I was listening to just a video from a decluttering expert who was talking about something really profound that created this huge epiphany for me to decide things differently. So she said, if you have a pillow, and let's say you have a container for the pillow, maybe a shelf in a closet, and you want to keep the pillow in your hand, and you open the closet and the shelf is full. That shelf is a container. Well, I'm familiar with that idea. So she said, look at the pillow in your hand, and which of all the pillows that you have, because you have too many now, do you want to keep the least? Okay, that's familiar. So I'd like to keep whatever one the least. And she said, if you're one of those people that feels like things are your fault, so this interrupting thought that gets in the way of my decision fitness, actually, which is, oh, it's my fault. I got to figure this out. There's so much pressure. That's all stuff that gets in the way of me making a powerful decision about simple things and complicated things to keep me from moving into action. So she said, if you're one of those people, I'm like, oh, she's talking to me. Then blame the container. I was like, well, I'm somebody who really appreciates taking responsibility, even if something's not my fault. Responsibility for cleaning up a relationship or apologizing or saying, wow, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. What? I could blame the container. She's like, blame the container. It's like, so it's not my fault that all of them don't fit, that I need to figure out some magical way to make them all fit. I could actually just pick the one I like the least and just get rid of that one and pass it on to somebody who would love it. Suddenly that decision making easier. She actually shifted me into a more decision fit state. Now here's where it gets really woo and out there about time. My family's obsessed with time. And timey-wimey, Doctor Who, Einstein, whatever it is, we're obsessed about time. So what if the amount of time you have in a day is a container? And what if all the things you'd like to do won't fit into that container? For me to realize it's not my fault that the container is only the size of time in one day. I get to decide what I want most, what I want least, and I get to decide what gets to fit into that container because it's limited, and it's actually the container's fault. Last week, I canceled, I'm not kidding, 10 hours of a class about marketing. And I just said, you know what? It's cool that somebody's giving me a free class. I don't need to go because I have other things that I want to fit into that container. Pretty powerful. So in the end, it was about busting out an area where I was not decision fit, where I was blaming myself or saying it's my fault that things won't fit or that I can't do things. It radically changed how I look at my stuff, but it also radically, even more so, changed how I looked at time. I hope this supports you. Bye.